The Social Security Administration has announced that retroactive payments are starting for individuals impacted by the WEP and GPO. This is under the Social Security Fairness Act that was just recently passed into law. Here are the details you need to know. I'm Ian Smith with fedsmith.com. I'm going to get right into the details because I know this is a topic that a lot of you have been anxious to get more information about, namely, when am I going to get my payments since I'm eligible for this, or assuming you are eligible. So the benefit eligibility on this is for individuals who are impacted by the WEP or windfall elimination provision or the GPO, the government pension offset. I'm not going to get into the details on what those are, but just know that these payments, these increased payments or the retroactive payments will only apply to individuals who were impacted by those provisions because the Social Security Fairness Act eliminated those provisions when it was passed into law. So the retroactive payments will start this week, the week of February 24th, 2025. For most people, it will be a one-time lump sum payment, and for most people, it will be retroactive to January 2024. Now, in terms of the impact on your monthly benefit payments, many individuals will see a higher monthly payment going forward starting in April of this year. The amount of that increase will vary, though. It depends on factors such as the type of Social Security benefit received and the amount of the person's pension. Some people's benefits will increase very little as a result. Other people could see a monthly benefit payment that's higher by over $1,000 a month. Now, in terms of the payment timeline, as I said, this is a one-time retroactive lump sum payment. It's starting this week. They'll continue gradually into March. And if you get a higher monthly benefit payment, that will start in April. That will be the first month those higher monthly benefit payments start. Anyone whose monthly benefit is adjusted or who gets one of these one-time lump sum payments will get a notice in the mail also. For most people, you will get the payment 2 to 3 weeks before that notice arrives in the mail. For anyone impacted by this who will be getting these payments, this is actually very good news because the SSA had previously said it was going to take maybe upwards of a year for these payments to start being issued. So this timeline is greatly expedited compared to what they had said previously. And the reason the agency's been able to speed it up like this is because they're using automation. The SSA did say, however, that for more complex cases, it will still require manual processing, and so additional time will be required. And because of all this, SSA is asking individuals to wait until April to make any inquiries about the status of your payment. That's because of the payment timeline. As I said, it's starting this week, but it's going to continue into March. If you get a higher regular monthly payment, that won't hit until April, so they're asking you to wait until you've received your April payment before you make any inquiries. So how do you ensure you get paid? Here's an overview of some of the information from SSA. If you know that you are impacted by the WEP and GPO and this all applies to you, the best thing you can do is ensure that your mailing address and your direct deposit information on file with the Social Security Administration is up to date. You can do this through your My Social Security account, which is available online on the SSA website. If you aren't sure, you may need to file an application. And the easiest way to do that is online on the SSA's website. The online applications can be used for retirement or for spouses' benefits, but they cannot be used for surviving spouses' benefits. If you apply by phone, these are the instructions from the SSA. I'll put them up on the screen. This is the phone number you have to call Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. This is the information they give about how you query their system. I know a lot of this is complex, so I'm going to put links in the description with more information. That's a summary of the new information just put out by the Social Security Administration about the new timeline and the status of these payments. I hope you found this helpful. If so, please remember to like and subscribe. And also be sure to visit the fedsmith.com website for more news and information. Have a good day.